What if I told you that right now, as you're watching this video, your brain and your eyes are silently aging faster than they should, and most people won't notice until it's already too late to reverse it? Stay with me for the next few minutes, because by the end of this video, you're going to know exactly how to slow that down, starting with one simple glass a day. And stick around, because I have a completely free gift for every single person watching this to the end. Something that could genuinely change your health for the next 12 months. But first, let's talk about why this matters so much, because the numbers I'm about to share are honestly hard to fully absorb. Here's something that should genuinely alarm you. Right now, over 55 million people worldwide are living with dementia, and that number is projected to nearly triple to 139 million by 2050. Someone, somewhere on this planet, is diagnosed with dementia every 3 seconds. Every 3 seconds. By the time this video ends, dozens more people will have received that diagnosis. And here's the part that really gets me. Researchers now believe that around 40% of dementia cases are linked to things we can actually influence, meaning a huge chunk of this is not random bad luck. It's connected to how we live, what we eat, and what we don't do for our brains while we still can. That means for millions of people, this outcome was never inevitable in the first place. Now let's talk about vision, because the numbers there are just as staggering. Over 2.2 billion people globally are living with some form of vision impairment, and at least 1 billion of those cases are either preventable or haven't been addressed yet. 1 billion people. Let that sink in for a second. That's not 1 billion people who were simply unlucky. That's 1 billion people whose sight could have been protected, slowed, or saved with the right knowledge and the right habits. So if you've ever squinted a little too long at your phone screen, forgotten where you put your keys more than once this week, walked into a room and completely blanked on why you went in there, or blanked on a name that used to come to you instantly, this video is for you, and I promise you, what I'm about to share is going to be worth every second you spend watching it. Before I reveal exactly what this is, let's talk about why it works. Because I don't just want you to take a juice blindly. I want you to actually understand what's happening inside your body when you drink it. Your eyes and your brain have something surprising in common. They are both incredibly demanding organs when it comes to blood flow, oxygen, and specific nutrients. And they are both extremely vulnerable to something called oxidative stress, which is basically like slow, invisible rusting happening inside your cells, day after day, year after year. The retina at the back of your eye and the hippocampus in your brain, which is your memory control center, are both packed with delicate fats and blood vessels that break down faster when they're not properly protected and fed. The good news? Nature already built the protection. We just need to actually eat it consistently in the right combination. So here it is, the juice I want you to start making. I call it the Revision Memory Elixir, and it combines specific vegetables, fruits, and a handful of nuts that have been studied again and again for their effects on eye and brain health. It's simple, it's cheap, it takes about 5 minutes to prepare, and every single ingredient is something you can find at your local grocery store or open-air market this week. No exotic superfoods required. The base of this juice is carrots, and yes, your grandmother was right about this one. Carrots are loaded with beta-carotene, which your body converts into vitamin A, and vitamin A is absolutely essential for the health of your retina, the part of your eye that actually processes light and sends signals to your brain. Without enough of it, your night vision and overall eye function start to quietly decline, often so gradually you don't notice until it's significant. Next, we add spinach or kale, and this is where things get really interesting for eye health specifically. Leafy greens are rich in 2 plant compounds called lutein and zeaxanthin, which your eyes actually seek out and concentrate directly in the macula, the part responsible for your sharp, central vision. The vision you use to read, recognize faces, and see fine detail. Scientists literally call these compounds the eye's natural sunglasses because they filter out damaging high-energy light before it can cause harm to the delicate tissue behind your eye. Then comes the ingredient that's doing the heavy lifting for your memory: blueberries. Blueberries are packed with antioxidants called anthocyanins, and multiple studies have linked regular blueberry consumption to improved memory and slower cognitive decline, especially in older adults. Some research even suggests they can help improve communication between brain cells, essentially keeping the wiring of your brain firing more efficiently for longer. This is why blueberries have earned the nickname brain berries in nutrition circles, and honestly, they've earned it. Now we add beets, and beets work through a completely different but equally powerful mechanism. Beets are naturally high in dietary nitrates, which your body converts into nitric oxide, a compound that relaxes and widens your blood vessels. Why does that matter for your brain and eyes? Because better blood flow means more oxygen and nutrients reaching both organs, and several studies have shown that beet juice specifically can increase blood flow to the brain, particularly to regions involved in memory, focus, and decision-making. Think of it as opening the highway wider so the nutrients from the rest of this juice actually have a faster route to where they're needed. And finally, we bring in the nuts. Walnuts, specifically, blended or crushed into the juice. Walnuts are one of the richest plant sources of omega-3 fatty acids, and your brain is nearly 60% fat, so it desperately needs a steady supply of healthy fats to function, repair itself, and build new connections. Omega-3s have been consistently linked to better memory, improved mood, and reduced inflammation in the brain. Interestingly, walnuts even physically resemble a tiny brain, which nutritionists love pointing out, but it's genuinely what's inside them that matters most. To bring it all together and make it taste incredible, you'll add half an orange or a good squeeze of lemon. This isn't just for flavor. Vitamin C is essential for collagen production in your eyes, particularly in the blood vessels of the retina, and it works as a powerful antioxidant that helps protect all the other nutrients in this juice from breaking down before your body can even use them. So to recap the full blend: carrots, spinach, or kale, a generous handful of blueberries, 1 small beet, a few walnuts, and half an orange, all blended together with a little water or coconut water until smooth. Drink it fresh, ideally in the morning on an empty stomach, 3 to 5 times a week, and give your body a few weeks of consistency before you start looking for the difference, because real change in the body is quiet before it's obvious. But here's something I need you to hear, because I don't want you thinking this juice is some kind of magic potion that erases years of neglect overnight. It's not, and anyone who tells you that is lying to you. This juice is a powerful tool, but it works best as part of a bigger picture, and I'd be doing you a disservice if I didn't tell you the rest. Sleep is non-negotiable. Your brain literally flushes out toxic waste products while you sleep, a process directly linked to reducing dementia risk. So aim for 7 to 9 hours a night, not 4 or 5. Move your body regularly, because exercise increases blood flow to both your brain and your eyes, the exact same mechanism this juice supports, so they work together, not separately. Eat real, whole food alongside this juice, not processed junk that quietly inflames your body from the inside out while you're not looking. Protect your peace by reducing chronic stress and distancing yourself from toxic relationships, because chronic stress hormones have been shown to physically shrink areas of the brain involved in memory over time. Practice gratitude, because it's been linked to lower inflammation and better long-term brain health, and it costs you absolutely nothing. And please, put the phone down sometimes. Actively engage your mind with reading, puzzles, real conversations, and new skills instead of endless doom scrolling. Because your brain, just like a muscle, either grows stronger with use or quietly weakens with neglect. Now, remember that free gift I promised you at the beginning? Here it is. I've put together something I'm calling the 365 Vitality Blueprint, a completely free full-year guide packed with drinks and foods scientifically linked to real health benefits, plus daily habits and lifestyle practices designed to support your brain, your eyes, your energy, and your overall longevity, all in one place so you never have to guess what to do next. This isn't a sales pitch leading to some hidden paywall. It is genuinely free, and I want as many people as possible to have access to it, because everyone deserves the chance to protect their mind and their eyesight. All you have to do is comment the words "free guide" below this video, and I will personally make sure it gets sent to you. Before you go, if this video gave you even one piece of information you didn't know before, please hit that like button. It genuinely helps this channel reach more people who need to hear this exact message. Share this with someone in your life who's been a little more forgetful lately, or someone who's been complaining about their eyesight, because this could be exactly what they need to hear today. And if you want more simple science-backed ways to protect your health, subscribe to this channel and turn on notifications, because I release videos just like this every single week. Thank you so much for watching. Take care of that incredible brain and those incredible eyes of yours. And I'll see you in the next one.